Y'all remember them 6 dookie braids that I did? This is the result. This is crazy. This is so crazy. Obviously my hair was a fail, but oh, excuse me. I went to work. Well, my hair was a lot tame this morning when I went to work, but by the time I left work, this is what my hair was looking like. And I'm not too mad at it. I think it's cute. I think it allows me to embrace my hair, to let it do whatever it wants. You feel me? So tonight we're just chilling. Cheers, cheers. You can tell that my mom is back home because of how loud the house is, and hopefully I don't get copyrighted for this because I don't even think YouTube knows this music. But Giselle, say hello.
Hi.
Say hello to the vlog.
Hi.
You can tell my mom is back because it's super loud in the house. When I would come home from work before, it was very quiet. Giselle.
So I'm here.
Very quiet.
Welcome home.
Welcome home is correct. I got some food cooking up. My mama got some food, not me. Let me not lie. But okay, toma mi viste. We got some bistec. We got some moro. I'm not gonna open it because rule number 1 about when you cover the rice is that you don't uncover it until you know for a fact that it's ready.
If not, I'll slap you.
If not, she'll slap my ass. You're damn right. So I actually wanted to get a little vulnerable tonight because I was thinking a lot about just the holidays in general and just the culture and I guess the history of Vlogmas on YouTube, and how everything is very like happy and jolly and cookies and Christmas trees and gift shopping and oh my god, you know. And I think that's wonderful. I love that. I feel like it's taken me out of my shell, I guess, of like not knowing, because I celebrate the holidays very different. But I also, it made me realize, or it made me think more about how hard the holidays are for me. Now, I say that because, and actually, before I even continue, it's a serious topic, but I want to feel a little jolly while we talk about this too. You feel me? So I'm gonna slap this on real quick. Bam. You guys are gonna think I'm a joke. Now, before I even start talking about, you know, all of the things that I want to say, even though I don't have a specific sequence of the things I want to say, mommy, papi, if you're watching, please do not take any offense into this. I love you guys both. I know that everything that you did, everything that we went through was to find a better life for me and my brothers. So everything that I'm expressing is real, you know. There are things that I went through, there are things that I sometimes still go through, but I know it's just a part of life, and I know that God has gotten us this far. So please do not get offended. I love you guys. I'm your baby girl, okay, but I'm also human. Okay. So my parents separated when I was 11. I was a preteen, you know, very early on. My emotions were still, you know, trying to create themselves, or, you know, I was still figuring myself out. Funny because I'm 25 now and I'm still trying to figure myself out, but that's beyond the point. Any separation, whether it be with a partner, a friendship, your parents, it's very hard. But specifically, it's hard for me because during the holidays, it's just like you have to separate everything, you know. I was thinking about the difficulty that I experienced during the holiday, or how hard the holidays are for me because my parents are not together. Yes, of course, my parents have found their partners. You know, I have an amazing stepmom. I have siblings, more siblings than I ever asked God for. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I have a lot more siblings, you know, and I'm grateful for that, and I love that. But I think about how hard it is for me because I have to separate my days. Every Christmas, every Thanksgiving, every New Year's, every birthday, every type of celebration that you can think of has always been one that has to be separated because I have to find time for both sides of my family. I have to figure out how I'm going to spend the mornings with my dad and spend the nights with my mom. And then when I got into a relationship, that's when things got super difficult. That's when I was like, okay, I've had a routine down for all these years, you know. I spent this amount of time with my dad in the mornings and this amount of time with my mom at night. And how am I going to fit in this guy now? How am I going to fit in time to like visit his family and like spend time with his family during the holidays, and vice versa, you know. Like, it's really hard, especially when you're dating a person who has their parents together. It's a very difficult process, you know. You wish that your parents were together. You wish that it was just one household and that you can do things like every other typical family does. You know, you have one tree filled with gifts underneath. You're able to wake up on Christmas morning, or in my case, you know, celebrate Noche Buena in one household, you know, be with your mom and your dad all at the same time. I'm not saying that, you know, my parents and my step parents hate each other, because that's not the case, but you know, they've also created their own lives in which I have to be a part of as well, because I'm a part of their lives. I don't know, I think a lot about that, especially during the holidays, because it's just hard. Like, I keep saying the same thing about how hard it is, but it's just like a really hard process, and it makes me think about like the future family that I want to have. And you know, I know everything happens the way God wants it to happen. I know everything happens the way it's supposed to happen, but I pray very often that the family that I build in the future, the person that I decide to marry, you know, the person that I live a life with and create a life with and have children with, you know, is a person that I'm able to stick with, to continue to build with, you know, through every conflict, continue to choose them. Because what I went through very early on and what I continue to go through, what I'm reminded of every holiday season, is very hard. Yes, I embrace it. Yes, I'm having a great time during the holidays, and I'm still gonna do things with both sides of my families. In fact, you know, I see it as like double the blessing. Like, I got 2 Christmas trees. I got gifts from my mama and my daddy, because before they used to buy me gifts together, but now I get 2. I'm lying, because they don't buy me gifts no more. But when I was little, that was the case. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I do find the positivity in it, the blessing in being able to celebrate double on these days, but I also do recognize the difficulty in it. I think it's beautiful. I think it's a wonderful moment for families to come together and to celebrate the holidays, and you know, to buy gifts and be together. But I also think that we shouldn't forget about our individuals whose parents are not together, or whose parents are no longer here. I hope that someone was able to relate to this. I know I'm like all over the place with what I'm talking about, but I hope someone was able to relate, and I'm able to touch somebody's heart and help them understand that no matter what it is, no matter where your parents are, no matter what you're going through or anything like that, that, you know, the holidays are beautiful. The holidays are wonderful. The holidays are the perfect timing to reflect and spend time with your family and be with your family, and I'm so grateful for that. So now that we're out of that emotional, you know, bubble, I'm gonna go eat and dance and drink with my mama, because it's been some time since she's been here. Thank you guys for tuning in, and as always, I will see you tomorrow.